645,000 subscribers. Wow, wasn't expecting it to come around this quickly. I was hoping to get around 650k around November, December, so we could do another 7 days of Hoi 4 A to Z madness, because I really want to get this series done. By the way, if you're new around here, feel free to hit the sub button. At 655,000 days, I'm going to upload for 7 days in a row. I previously did it, and everyone enjoyed it. I actually kind of enjoyed it too. And right now we are 5k subscribers away, but that is for another day. Today we are going back to Road to 56 to try out something that I promised in a different video. You could say today's episode is going to be a little bananas. Road to 56 Honduras has a interesting focus tree for which we still have no answer, but whoever made the focus tree, well done. You made a very boring nation very interesting. I'm using the word interesting so much for the simple fact there is no other way to describe the monstrosity that is before us. I have no idea what the long game is going to be here. We already did reforming our Spanish Empire, and then we said we were going to come back to a bit of a fruit company takeover. If you're not too familiar with the United Fruit Company, just imagine a banana company that keeps taking over Central America. It's really that simple. It's kind of messed up, and that's the American dream, baby. I do have to say that I am slightly fed up of Road to 56, considering it constantly let's just say rebalances the game in a terrible way, but I'm happy to make an exception to go bananas. Monarchy? Not today, buddy. I'm going full fruit company. Alright, first off, the man in charge of the bananas, we're gonna bring him along and he's gonna teach us a thing or two about... Uh-oh. Nothing like inviting Banana Man and the Americans along. I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen. Oh, welcome to the banana fields, everybody, and look at Sam. He looks just as confused as I am as to why he's here. Right, so before we focus too much on the economy, we do have to take out our neighbors, and we're going to do that with a bit of freedom. I guess we're importing some freedom, eh? Nothing like Uncle Sam helping you out when you're in a tight spot. Look at that, the rest of the world trifling away with their petty affairs, when over here in Central America, the bananas have taken over. Alright, so this focus, we either get the option of them, I'm assuming, saying yes to our annexation demands, or realistically saying no, but either way, our arch enemy, El Salvador, will be going down. I can drum up some war support by doing a team building exercise. We're running the country like a business, and I like it. There you go, nothing like a paintballing week away with the execs, right? Except the execs in this scenario is the army. Well, as we kind of assumed, they did say no, which, I don't care. So we've got to take out El Salvador before they get too uppity and spawn 10 billion soldiers. Once again, combat in Central America sure is riveting. It's quite literally like I'm watching the fields of the Somme right now. Much like the Somme as well, I believe that you boys really need to put your back into it. You may think this is like an incredibly bloody, well-fought battle, but if you go over to the casualties right now, it's not that much. There you go, with enough of the old Rambler try, we did it. And when I say Rambler try, I don't mean opening the console. The console has not been opened. I'm kidding, Alex. I love you. Look at this man. You're telling me he's not the fruitiest guy that you know? Look at him. So we have a thing called banana boat diplomacy, where we send 50 of our convoys out and we get this cool little buff for half a year, which is pretty good. Not going to do it right now, but that may come in handy later if we start producing some convoys. Actually, screw it, whatever. I'm going to do it right now. Man, people just love to say no to my bananas, hey? Yeah, well, I'm going to shove them down your throat anyway. You'd think with the amount of times I've unified Central America in this damn channel that you'd be bored of it by now, but you're not. I know you love it. You're all masochists just like me. Alright, now I'm starting to take this personally, guys. I'm starting to think you guys don't want to be ruled by an American fruit company. People always ask me about my divisions, and honestly, the only thing I've changed about these is that I put a bit of artillery in. But now that we've got a bit behind our belt, bit of manpower, I will knock them up to 10 with 2. That's right, army isn't just an unorganized mob with rifles now. We also have artillery. But now we can once again get the Federal Republic back up, and we are blue and looking cool. As it is kind of fitting if we are, you know, basically an American puppet government over here, led by a fruit company. I want to be called the United States of Central America. Oh, I was expecting them to say no as well, but we also just bought Belize off the UK, so that's nice. One less colonist over here, but I guess I'm also a colonist. Just one that's selling a lot of bananas. I'm trying to get a license just so I don't have to research any actual stuff, but Germany is not really budging on anything here. Never mind, they'll give me a pre-dreadnought. Deal. This is a economic drain beyond belief, but I am committed now. Alright, America, will you pretty please give me your very valuable, important canal? To me, a fruit company. You know, I think it's only fitting that you be allowed to resupply my ports, considering the favor you have done to the great nation of Honduras. God bless you, US of A. I promise I will use this canal for only good things, like the invasion of the rest of Panama. Now, the conquest of Panama, we have 2 options before us. We can go ahead and do a fruitful partnership and join the Axis, or the alliance of the corporate states. And for what I want to do, which is not the Banana Empire, we're gonna need this one right here. Empower domestic competition. Sounds good, right? Well, originally we had Samuel because he was my fruit man, but now he's not fruity enough. There you go, look at that, the world's in flame, everyone's going crazy. Meanwhile, Central America, ANCAP scenario. Sorry about this, Sam, but much like every Central American politician you ever ran into, I need to take you around the back, shoot you in the back of the head, and then throw you into the sea. Here we go, the Free Enterprise Zone, and we are led by a corporation. It is a cursed thing to see that flag in OI4. Britain, I would love to be a part of the Allies to do some business. The problem we do have with our new anarcho-capitalist society is that whilst business is booming and people are bartering for people, we do have the problem where we're losing a lot of stability. Just realized our cursed battleships are now ready. I mean, they're slightly out of date, terrible, but we're gonna use them to their full potential. What exactly that full potential is, got no goddamn idea. So I guess now we need to take down the big bad guy Germany, because whilst war is good for business, currently I can't trade with a big portion of the world. And now whilst there are some downsides to this government type, it'll be the stability, which yeah, that's pretty bad. We do get the bonus of having 70% factory output and dockyards. Pretty big. Of course, we are going to lose a whole bunch of that as more and more stability goes down, but it still kind of offsets each other in a way, and because we started so high, we do get the bonus for that for quite a while, which I'm using to build some tanks. Oh no, the Empire of Japan is justifying on me? I'm just a simple banana zone. Or they're not actually justifying on me, they're justifying on all my friends who love my bananas. So because we are limited by our stability issue, which is kind of annoying in Road to 56 considering you get protesters, we are going to wait a little extra moment before joining the war, although it looks horrible over here. Oh my god, I hate the AI. I mean, they're definitely got some interesting tactics that I'm not too sure I agree with. It seems to be in Road to 56 as well. The AI is just, let's just say extra brain dead. It's just, in itself is a crazy thing to say out loud. But yeah, we can't join the war because we'll get the stability hit. We can get our stability down to a maximum, or say a minimum, of 17% because we do have a couple buffs that'll keep it there. So we're not going all the way down to stability unless we are at war, which we're gonna put off just a bit longer. I mean, I'm not complaining about not being at war though. 120% factory output, I'm happy with that one. Through actually doing all the construction decisions too, we've actually got up to a nice hefty amount of resources, and I am building steel mills because we don't really need any more factories, I'll be real with you. Research speed would be a lot higher than this, but considering we are run by a corporation and we have collectivized society, it's not too good. Alright, our little light tanks are done, and we are sending them over to the pure chaos that awaits over here. You know what, we'll send the Navy over to, quote-unquote Navy. You heard of hostile takeovers in businesses? Well, I'm about to show you something special. Yeah, it's called hostile takeover of an entire nation. Yeah, just like I predicted, stability is, not something we really practice in our country. That's right, this war is sponsored by bananas. Have you been feeling down that your wars are not going the way you planned? Oh, not anymore. Not with the power of banana-funded tanks. If you go ahead and use the code, oh my god, the world is on fire and I need help, you can get yourself 10% off your first order of Honduran mercenaries. Hey, it's an uncapped world and you're just thriving in it. Oh, we need to cut these Soviets off pretty quickly, because that is not good for business. Right, sorry Soviets, but you need to believe in the free market to ride this ride. Sorry Axis, but your free subscription to life has ended. Yeah, I think for the future prosperity of Germany, I need to teach them a thing or two about business. Hey, all I'm saying is that this was good business. Still at war with Ireland. That's not very cool, Ireland. I'm gonna blow them up with my navy. Come on, boys, let's go shell Dublin. Yes, let's go ahead and shell Dublin with our boats that were conceptualized probably around the 19th century. Don't worry, people of Germany. You're gonna love capitalism. Mostly because I don't think you have the temperate climates to actually grow bananas, so you are safe. For now. That's right, boys. I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about bananas. Imagine having to be the Irish general who has to explain up the chain of command who just invaded them with tanks. So, have you heard about this banana company in Central America? Don't worry, Ireland. You are going to love it here. Yeah, I gotta say, West Germany, you ain't too west. I do like how in Road 56, though, that if the Soviets do push the Germans back west and they occupy Poland, it doesn't just get released back as Poland, and in fact, has Stalin's thumb up its ass. Oh, I was gonna go take out Japan too, but once again, for the 10 billionth time, they have failed to invade China in Road to 56 because China's so damn overpowered. I just realized as well, the Axis is still kicking in Slovakia and Bulgaria and Thailand. They're still going. I want to point out that I'm currently up to 133% now. That's ridiculous. I guess one of the most cursed things as well is that we actually get 103% dockyard output, which is actually minus 25% we get because these are just licenses. I never actually bothered doing any normal navy, but that also is ridiculous. I mean, we get all the downsides of having, you know, no stability, but we also get 133% factory output. Either way, our banana, well, not really empire, it's the free enterprise zone, is very overpowered. I guess you could say it's pretty overpowered, but it's not really that overpowered, considering you have to wait so late to really, you know, take advantage of most of this stuff. Now, I was hoping the war would actually end more around 1945, because I did have a bit of a surprise for the Germans, but considering it's Road 56, the Germans died very quickly, and the game actually still ran at the same speed as getting to 1945 in the base game, so we are very slow. I guess the better term would be laggy. Road 56 is laggy as hell is what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't think we're going to carry on. But if you did carry on from this point as the free enterprise zone, you would have a fun game, I think, taking down the Soviets. Good luck trying to take out China, though. That behemoth. Chiang Kai-shek, you're a monster. I think today we are leaving it off for here, though. I hope you all enjoyed the video and my ANCAP Banana Society. It was very fun to play a game where obviously we aren't just conquering the world. We didn't really do much, okay? We did kind of cheat with player-led peace crimes, giving ourselves Germany, but it didn't matter. The game was over. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Remember, 650k subscribers. We are going to be doing another 7 Days of Madness, probably in November, towards the end. It won't be immediately when we hit 650k, because we do have Nostalgia November coming up, so there won't be a lot of A to Z there, but there will be a lot of nostalgia. So if you want to give suggestions for games and mods, also leave that down below, and I'll get around to having a look at it. But until then, goodbye.